So a poem that I wrote a long time ago, I enjoy it because it's about words. It doesn't really have a meaning. It started out being about cardinal, which is its name, but it went other spots, and I didn't know where it was going to go, which is really the most fun thing I can do. It surprised me, and I'd also been reading Gerard Manley Hopkins, so there might be some reminder. It's called Cardinal. And whose soul now rests under that fiery breast, flying jewel above the snow? Who seeks height to see what she saw not underground? Some miraculous resurrection, just beyond comprehending. I know nothing, she sighs, but I've learned some things. Feathers do add weight, and eyes closed tight add sight to ears that see much clearer the underside of mirror, this cathedral green in winter. O wretched heart, take flight and fear not the fickle thermal. He will hold you up. And oh, that rhythm, that persistent heart rhythm that pounds and pulses beat upon beat within and around and under our blood. Now, can we not know that swell as swallowed sun, just bursting upon horizon, that delving desire, that prelude to more than we could know without instruction? That craving for after, one half-held breath before. And passionate too, the stumbling and tumbling of word upon word, like some adolescent looking for love, without heartache. And in what heart hollow do we conceal that which would allow us such flight? How deep down must we dig to find the light? Under which boulders do we hide our colder hearts, frozen, yearning for that one breathless ascent and throat-catching plunge? One awestruck hour of burning flight beneath unblinking sun. One free-fall moment of eyes closed delight before the falling and falling of day into night, into night, into night. Lyle mentioned that he had a werewolf persona poem. I like persona poems, and then I remember being little and loving to play, let's pretend. You can be anything you want to. Lots of kids do it, and I think some of us older people do it too. This one was a result of, it originated from my university undergraduate study in psychology. My professor, Dr. Hotelling, decided it would probably be a really good idea to take his abnormal psych students into the state mental institution in a locked ward. There were lots of rooms around that were locked that the inmates, as they called them then, would be able to come out into a central room. And so here we are, these young students are supposed to enter into conversations with these people. We didn't have enough knowledge, but we didn't know that then. One of my favorites, woman, she was a young woman, gentle-looking woman, very, very troubled. She would walk around this central thing all day long, just going like this with her hair stuck out, saying, I take it back, I take it back, I take it back, all day long. She stayed with me forever. Her name was Charlotte, and so I wrote a poem as if I might know what she was doing. I take it back. There is no safe place. Whatever I said before has been rendered moot. I never said I'm lowering my standards, but the gospel, according to Google, astonishes even the most recalcitrant. I'm sorry for all the sleeping ghosts and anesthetized angels. But what do you expect when you ignore, then mollycoddle, the heathen hordes? I haven't defined draconian. I haven't accelerated the velocity of even one elliptical ion. But I still remember horizon. I haven't recalibrated one hominid, playing godfather to your dearest wish. You could find a horse head in your bed. I never said hibernate. I never said haywire. If I did deliver Ouija board words and Cadillac dreams, I take them back. I want a gentle kind of mathematics, when close is good enough. I'm not your average recidivist. I won't make the same mistake twice. If you dare, calculate the surprise of origami that begins as bird and becomes cat, prey to predator in the pleat of a fold. Paper monsters hold you hostage to all your addictions. I take it all back. Just give me a second and we'll call it even. Call me crazy, but I still teach in a middle school. Trying to help kids understand lots of things, but one basic, take notes. Pay attention, take some notes. Sometimes I find that adults might need notes too, so this is what happened when I thought about it. Notes. A sudden drop in barometric pressure has cut me off from curious. So many things I don't want to know. Writing them down seems pointless. Nevertheless, may I see your notes? Things rarely turn out the way we think they will. Notes might help. The silent slip of apostrophe and comma often leads to protocol and glossary. Fleas and ticks of original sin accumulate in my downstairs dresser drawer. And the queasy need to escape this parallel universe overrides the fine print of the contract I've made with myself. And you keep kicking the same damn can down the same damn road. May I see your notes? Despite the pristine landscape of uncomplicated light, despite your abbreviated desire for uncomplicated days and dreamless nights, I slip into your paint-by-number picture and my edges begin to blur. May I see your notes? There must have been a time when you didn't stroll through my memory, rearranging the furniture and fiddling with the thermostat. Still, adrenaline dreams and Valium nights sing meadows music on the underside of morning. What you want from me is more good words about you. Right now, I can't conjure up a single one. May I see your notes? Excuse me for a moment. Say something. Say something about fragments, those oh so small pieces you've always meant to rearrange into something whole, something meaningful, something fine. Say something saccharine that sweetens the tongue like pomegranate and plum. Say something that syllables itself into memory's deepest reaches, perhaps a whisper, perhaps a sigh, or a secret. Say something quick that sticks like gum to the underside of table. Say something orange that sticks to lips like a twice-told lie. Say whatever you want. Just don't expect me to believe it. Once in a while, I write something that's factual. And this one is as a result of years and years of walking behind my daughter on an island beach during spring break, when she was tiny to when she wasn't so tiny. And I knew that she was going to go away. So I wrote this for her graduation. It's called Kestrel. Kestrel, as most of you I'm sure know, is a beautiful raptor. It's a bird that she loved. Kestrel, I've walked this beach behind you before, this condensery of sapphire, cerulean, and every other kind of break your heart blue swirled under sun. You follow skittered bird prints scattered along white sand, trace their random calligraphy among shoreline shells, shimmering like fragile memories, iridescent. I follow your footprints along the foam. Waves wash into hollows, soak into sand, and are gone in the blink of a disappearing. The long allure of salt-kissed sea pulls you into this stretched out horizon. Beloved bird girl, eager for flight, delicate bones etched into sky, your leaving already begun. Long-limbed you stride along the edge, and I wonder at this continent that is you. I would climb your mountains, travel your interiors, crawl across your deserts, drown in your oceans, unfold your sky, and drape it gently around your life. Anything for you. I run my fingers along the edge of absence. How can I miss you this much when you're not yet gone? See there? Your footprints still press into sand. This last one I'm going to dedicate to you guys. Departure. Count backwards from 1. Reconfigure the loss. Lean into the fraction that seeks to divide you. Take whatever pieces remain. Wrap the warm arms of remembrance around you. Want nothing more than the joy of certain words. Bind them together with nothing but all the time in the world. Then, perhaps, you can tell me why absence precedes the bird, why song takes flight before clasped claws abandon the branch, why the same song sung in a major key comes back bent. I still wonder where you went in winter, when certain words huddled too close together. Now these middle-of-the-night white stars I talk to, these paroxysms of exuberant light, may already be dead, may have flung their souls into some black hole in the southwest corner of the universe. I will continue to sing to them until their lights go out. Thanks so much, people, for coming.